A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a startling revelation, it has come to light that just a week into Donald Trump's second term as president, the U.S. military was ordered to halt shipments of military aid to Ukraine, causing chaos among officials and allies alike. The order, which affected 11 flights carrying artillery shells and other weaponry, originated from the office of Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, according to records reviewed by Reuters. This abrupt decision sent shockwaves through Washington and left many questions unanswered. Who initiated the halt, and why was it reversed so quickly? The situation unfolded following a January 30th Oval Office meeting involving Trump, Hegseth, and other top national security officials. While discussions about Ukraine aid were held, Trump did not instruct a pause on military assistance. However, shortly after, Hegseth issued a verbal order to the U.S. Transportation Command, Transcom, to stop the flights. The ramifications of this decision were significant, costing Transcom approximately $2.2 million and creating confusion among U.S. allies, particularly in Ukraine and Poland, where the shipments were coordinated. The White House later stated that Hegseth was acting on a directive from Trump, but top national security officials were reportedly unaware of the order, raising concerns about the decision-making process within the administration. Caroline Leavitt, a White House spokeswoman, emphasized the complexity of negotiating the end of the Russia-Ukraine war but did not clarify why such a critical decision was made without broader consultation. The canceled flights sparked immediate concern in Kyiv, where Ukrainian officials sought clarity but found themselves navigating a murky communication landscape. The pause was attributed to internal politics by the U.S. administration, highlighting the disarray within the Pentagon and the ongoing disagreements over foreign policy. Sources suggest that Hegseth's decision may have stemmed from a misinterpretation of discussions about Ukraine policy and advice from a small group of staffers within the Pentagon who have historically opposed U.S. aid to Ukraine. While some officials downplayed the halt as a logistical pause, the implications for Ukraine's defense were serious, especially as the country faced increasing pressure from Russian forces. As the situation unfolded, it became evident that the Trump administration's approach to national security was often characterized by a lack of coordination and clarity. The abrupt cancellation of military flights not only disrupted aid efforts but also underscored the internal conflicts and challenges that plagued the administration's foreign policy strategy. Hegseth's role in this episode raises further questions about the influence of advisors within the Pentagon and the overall decision-making framework when it comes to critical national security matters. In the aftermath, the administration faced scrutiny over its communications and the management of military aid to Ukraine. The canceled flights were part of a broader pattern of confusion and infighting within the Trump administration regarding foreign policy, particularly as it relates to Ukraine and Russia. As the U.S. navigates these complex dynamics, the implications of such decisions are likely to resonate well beyond the immediate crisis, affecting international relations and the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.